Hello, this is Dumont. I recently just got back from my holidays vacation. Um, Back home, I have a whole lot of Transformer toys. I decided to not mess with that for right now, so I just left them in the closet, and I'll be reviewing those at another time. But instead, I brought basically two things from my home. One is comics. I brought comics so I could do reviews of them. Uh, Mainly this one right here, G.I. Joe. So I brought a whole bunch of G.I. Joe comic books, and this one right here, which is Transformers. So I'll be reading these, and as I read them, I will be doing a review on them. And the other thing is I brought a whole bunch of Legos. Okay, um, that was my specialty anyway, out of all the toys. So I have a lot of projects planned for the Lego stuff, and hopefully it'll be very, very exciting stuff. I'm real exciting, but it's a lot of work, and I'm going to be concentrating on that. In addition to just my regular, interest in toys that I'll be purchasing here and there, just like I normally do. This is my latest one, which I just got today. This one is called Sting Rod 2, this is a Hot Wheels, and I like this one very much. It caught my eye, and I just had to get it. And in order to talk about this guy, I think I need to talk about this one, which you guys have seen before. This is Urban Agent. Uh, they have re-released this guy in new colors right now, and the new colors, I have to say, look awesome. There's nothing wrong with this one right here. Okay, this one looks great. The colors are great, black, and the windshield has like this silver mirror look to it, and it looks fantastic. Right, there's nothing wrong with this color, but the new one looks even better. All right, the new repaint, in other words. The gimmick here is that it launches this thing right here. It's a missile, right? So you put it in there, and it's the headlight type stuff. And you press this button in the back right there, and it launches. The button in the back is actually this part right here. And you just press that, and it launches this thing, which when I first saw this thing, this is what made me buy it. I saw this green thing, and I thought it was like this claw that like extends out, and you could mess with other cards. But no, that's not what this was. It was a launching missile, which was very disappointing to me. Very, very disappointing. Obviously, this is a spy car, okay? And so on the bottom has this really cool detail. It has all these missiles. It has like 5 missiles right here, 2 missiles on the side, and then 2 huge missiles right here. How do they launch? How are they used? Doesn't make any sense. But it's just cool that they put that detail in there. Um, the car, as you can see, is this black color, and it says Nosne right here, which sounds Russian to me, and I have no idea what it means. I think it means night something. Alright, so in comparison to this one right here, this Urban Agent obviously is a spy car, right? This one is not a spy car. Obviously, if you saw this running around, you know it's made for battle, so it's very obvious. This is a battle car, but like Urban Agent, on the bottom it has all these missiles on there on the bottom. Kind of similar, and that's all very cool. I like that very much. The front right here, instead of the headlights, it has missiles popping out. That is mega awesome. The color, I actually like this metallic yellow, almost glittery, slightly glittery yellow color, because it looks like the danger signs. The black and yellow. It has a small biohazard markings on there, which is cool. And it actually says warning, radiation, which I think is cute. Number 34 is printed on this side, and that makes it look sporty. And on the front, it actually says Imai, which I don't know what that is, but in Japanese that is a relatively common last name. And I remember in elementary school when I was over there, there was a cute girl named Imai. So hey, that's all great. The gimmick here is it doesn't launch any missiles. It just moves right here. This thing moves up and down, which I think is way, way better than the launching missile. I don't have to worry about losing anything. So I love that. The detail has like all these metallic screw bolts going on, even on the windshield, which makes me think, it gives you the impression that this is actually like bulletproof glass, which is awesome. And if you look into the cockpit, I mean, yeah, that's not a driver's seat. That is a cockpit. I just said it right now, and it's for single person, and it looks awesome. You know, this is a vehicle totally made for battle. The wheels are actually like off-road style, like four-wheel looking, so I do like that. And what really sold me, in addition to all these other things, was in the back here. You see that right there? That looks like a buzzsaw. Okay, it's not practical because it doesn't stick out. You see, for him to use it, he'd actually have to crash into something, which doesn't even make sense. So the only way that this could actually function is maybe he launches it. You know, I don't know. He Other than that, it doesn't. There, I don't know how he could reach without hurting himself. So, but it just looks really cool. Same with the missiles down here. You know, I don't think it's practical at all, but it just looks really, really cool. They went the extra mile. Now, this car reminds me of, you know, something that would compete in this right here, this movie right here, Death Racers. Okay, can you guys see that right here? This is a very, I think it's pretty rare, this movie. You know, it's one of those relatively low budget, crazy looking movies. Obviously, it's a combat vehicle race type movie, and if you've seen my other videos, I really like the video games Twisted Metal Black, Twisted Metal Head On, Rogue Trip. I love those games, which is just car combat. As you know, I just really like Speed Racer. I just like James Bond with the cars and the gadgets, and you know, even the Mad Max stuff where the cars are modified for battle. And that this movie has that. Okay, so it has the Insane Clown Posse guys in this movie, and those guys can actually act very, very well. They do a really good job being themselves. So I guess it's not that hard for them to act, right? But that was smart that they did that, instead of trying to pretend like they're actors and try to, you know, portray someone that, you know, they're not going to do a good job. They were just themselves, and it comes out really good on screen, in my opinion. It also has this this guy right here for Raven from, I remember this guy from ECW. Unfortunately, he does not drive a car. He's not one of the racers, so he doesn't have a vehicle or anything like that. But the movie is, at least for me, very enjoyable because I'm into that kind of stuff. It's not something I recommend though. But if you like that kind of stuff, this movie is kind of hard to find, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection.